I was just walking home, the streetlights flickering, when I spotted a child crying under one of them. I knelt down, asking if they were lost. But when the child looked up, I froze. No mouth, no eyes, just smooth skin staring back at me. A chill ran down my spine as a whisper echoed in the air. "We found you." My heart raced. Who were they? What did they want? In that moment, I realized I wasn't just a passerby. I was part of something much darker. The night felt alive, and I was no longer alone. I found this old Polaroid camera at a flea market, and I couldn't resist snapping a picture of my living room. The instant photo developed, and there he was, a man sitting on my couch, smiling like he belonged there. I blinked, looked up, and the couch was empty. Just me and the echo of his grin. Who was he? A ghost? A memory? I felt a chill run down my spine, but also a strange sense of connection. Maybe he was just passing through, or maybe he had a story to tell. Either way, that photo is now a mystery I can't shake off. Driving through the darkness, my GPS guiding me deeper into the woods. Turn left, it says, and I can't shake the feeling that something's off. The trees loom closer, shadows stretching like fingers reaching for me. Suddenly, the screen flickers, and I hear a whisper, "Stop, we're here." My heart races as the display glitches, revealing my own house. But I'm not home. Panic sets in. How can I be here, yet not here? I grip the wheel, torn between curiosity and fear. What does it mean? Am I lost, or has something found me? I can't shake the feeling that something's off. I bought this old portrait at the antique shop, thinking it was just a charming piece of history. But last night, I noticed a boy in the painting, a boy who wasn't there before. His eyes seemed to follow me, piercing right through the canvas. I thought I was imagining things, but by morning he was gone, just like that. But when I glanced in the mirror, there he was, standing behind me. Heart racing, I turned around, but the room was empty. What did I bring home? What secrets does this portrait hold?
I was walking home when I heard it, a phone ringing from an old booth. I stepped inside, my heart racing, and picked up. A shaky voice whispered, "Don't go home. He's waiting." Confusion hit me like a cold wave. I hung up, brushing it off as a prank. Hours later, I found police blocking my street, lights flashing. My neighbor had been murdered, right outside my door. That voice echoed in my mind. Was it a warning? I should have listened. Now every shadow feels like a threat, and I can't shake the feeling that I was meant to hear that call.
I slid into the back of the cab, the air thick with silence. The driver, a shadowy figure, didn't even glance my way, just stared straight ahead like he was lost in some dark thought. I felt a chill creep up my spine when he finally muttered, "You shouldn't be out this late." My heart raced. "Why?" I asked, half joking, half terrified. He turned his gaze to meet mine in the mirror, and I swear I saw something unsettling in his eyes. "Because," he said slowly, "I only drive the dead." My breath caught. Was this some twisted joke? But as we drove on, the weight of his words sank in. What if I was already too late?
I hit play on my voice notes, expecting the usual reminders. But then, I froze. The last recording sent chills down my spine. He's asleep now. I can finally move closer. I remember that night vividly, alone, the darkness wrapping around me like a heavy blanket. I thought I was safe, just drifting off. But who was that voice? My heart raced as I replayed it, desperate for answers. Was someone watching me while I slept? The realization hit me hard. I wasn't alone. I never had been. I slipped on this jacket and, for a moment, I felt invincible. But when I glanced in the mirror, my heart stopped. My reflection wasn't just wearing the jacket. It was grinning at me, whispering secrets I couldn't hear. I yanked the jacket off, thinking it was just a trick of the light. There it was, my reflection still clad in that eerie fabric, grinning wider. What was it trying to say? Was it a warning or an invitation? I felt a chill run down my spine. I had to get out of there, but that grin haunted me. What if the jacket was more than just a thrift shop find? What if it held a piece of something darker? I glanced across the aisle on the midnight train and saw a man, eyes closed, looking like he was lost in a dream. But with each stop, he didn't stir. Curiosity gnawed at me. Finally, I leaned in and whispered, "Are you okay?" He opened his eyes slowly, and I was struck by how bloodshot and hollow they were. "I wasn't sleeping," he replied, his voice low and raspy. "I was waiting for you to wake up." Those words hung in the air, heavy with meaning. What did he know that I didn't? Was I trapped in my own slumber, oblivious to something deeper? In that moment, I realized the midnight train wasn't just a ride. It was a journey into the unknown, where every passenger carries a story, and sometimes the scariest truths are hidden in plain sight.